Alright guys, Mr. Red from the Roost, back at it again with another Snowrunner, episode 3, loosely, episode 3. Today we're going to be taking on drilling supplies, and that involves delivering to the drilling site. And what it's going to entail is it's going to get our drilling site back operational. So if we look here, it says looks like you're the chosen one. Chosen to save the day and deliver materials to a drilling site that is. I used to do it all myself in my younger days, but my body ain't what it used to be. We'll get going. So it needs one cargo container and one medium pipe. New drilling site is built. So we shall get to it. So it looks like we're going to have to go all the way to the warehouse for possibly the pipes. Not quite sure. Not quite sure what has what. Pretty sure we need to kind of find out here real quick. Like, let's see. What are we picking up here? That's going to be the pipes. And where is our other warehouse? Doesn't seem to show the cargo container. We're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there, and probably from the port. You want to bet it's from the port? Let's see. Is the port up here? Did I scroll by it? There it is. There's probably our cargo container from the port. So the plan is we're gonna use the Western Star to see if it's worth its weight, or should it be sold? That's another thing I want to ask you guys. What should we buy and what should we not buy? What vehicle should I have that I don't have right now? So this is a pretty stout vehicle. Very, very stout, very detailed interior. But overall, just a big kind of behemoth that plows its way through everything. Again, chain tires, Alaska. But I'd like to kind of figure out where we can go from here. And what vehicle should we buy? What should be sold? What should we buy? That's a question I got for you guys. Would you like to see a vehicle showcase of everything that I have? You know, just leave a comment in the section down below and just let me know. Vehicle showcase. Or, you know, tell me your opinion. Looks like they did put out a new update today. I don't have any facts on that quite yet. Still digging into it. But yeah, let's get going and see if we can't get this drilling site operational. See how good this truck handles Alaska. Yeah, I'm just enjoying this overall right now. Thinking we're going to go ahead and go to the warehouse and get the medium pipes, because I kind of do want to use the cat with the cargo container on it, which the cat is an absolute beast. But yeah, we'll get it going, you know. Boy, big old long truck. But if I'm not mistaken, it's only 4 slots. Yeah, it's only 4. So it can't do something like the drilling rig and, you know, some of those bigger, heavier missions. And I'm pretty sure you've probably seen at this point. But so that's kind of why I want to test and see what can we use this for? What will this excel at? Or should we repurpose this and put our money into something else? You can just feel the weight of this vehicle when you're driving it. It's just, like I said, an absolute, it's a monster of a truck. It's generally almost all the vehicles are in this game. But this is specifically designed for the oil industry. That's why they made it. Now we're going to figure out what the port has here to offer us. Let's see. Get a new drilling site constructed today. See, because I'm almost certain this can possibly handle just about anything other than the pretty bigger drilling stuff. Large pipe. Alright, so that handled large pipe. Cargo container. Drilling equipment. Consumables. See, I need medium pipe. Oversized cargo. Drilling equipment. So it does handle a large pipe. 4 slots. So this looks like it's where we're going to bring the cap. And pick up the cargo container. We can get this long behemoth turned around here. But yeah. Let's get moving to the warehouse. Should we plan the route? I think we should probably plan the route. Hold on, I have to do my 80-point turn real quick. Now on that note, cut it off. Fuel consumption, because I'm pretty sure it's going to make its way to needing some fuel. So let's see. That'll be our first right, left. Then we can stop and get some fuel. Then we'll shoot up this path. This is going to take us through some pretty hairy situations right there. That looks pretty good. And then we can get us to our warehouse. So, jump back at it. I do have the off-road. Like, I've put some money into this. Off-road gearbox, some visuals, the chain tires. There is a lift kit available for it. It's an upgrade found in Alaska. Like I told you, I kind of want to do a scout video one of these days. And just kind of ride around and show you, you know, the different possibilities, what you can pick up, things of that nature. But still, the question does come down, what do you guys want to see? Tell me in the comments. Talk about it. Tell me, you know, would you like to see maybe longer videos, showcase videos? Do you want me to go to Michigan? Do you want me to stay in Alaska? Do you want me to go to Russia? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Oh boy, it's dangerous guardrails. I talked about that. This does come with a spare tire. I did put a spare tire on it, right there. So just in case, we don't have to bring out the service truck for a tire again. But I'm really curious to see what this truck can and can't do. I do love the way it handles. I think it's because of its length. It's just a really, really nice handling, long truck. Let's see, this is going to be its first pretty. Oh yeah. Drop a gear. Now see, the thing with this truck is it doesn't have all-wheel drive and it's so low. Now I know with the lift kit you can get 63s on it. 63-inch tall tires. Which could possibly make this viable. So I'm not 100% on what to do with this truck quite yet. Let's see, just the simple fact of like, it's pretty much, yeah, it's just digging itself in. It's kind of making me want to reapproach this. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's get out of trouble. Not on that little tree, it won't happen. Let's go for that light pole over there. We're gonna keep going forward with this truck, because like I said, I've really not used it. I've kind of just been, every truck I get, I've kind of just been hanging on to them. And just really, you know, trying to level, gain some experience, gain what we need as far as upgrades. See, I don't know if this might be something that we can go pick the pipe up, and then maybe once we figure out how long the pipe is, alright, we're gonna have to wipe out some songs. We'll get it to the yard. This could be another two-piece episode. Because some of these episodes, they do gonna get a little long, especially with these longer, bigger trips. That the episodes can kind of run a little long. And I'm kind of thinking about a 30-minute cap per video is probably going to be about what we need. But I mean, you guys tell me, what do you want to see? Again, that's the whole premise, the whole point of this is to basically just kind of show off just how beautiful this game is. I mean, look at this. Interesting, beautiful. I mean, just a great game. Let's go ahead and fuel up this behemoth while we're here. Now see, medium pipes, the pipes and stuff like that, that's new to Alaska, so it's new to me. So we've done all the Michigan, not the tasks, the contracts. We've done all. But we've done all the contracts. But that doesn't mean we still can't go back to Michigan and take and wipe everything out and have a completely clean map. Another objective. Now let's see, this is going to be its first kind of true test. And that little cut road we just went through it's not just some petty little stuff, that's for sure. So I'm just curious. I wonder if with the 63-inch tall tires, would it excel? I don't know. That's where I'm gonna need to do some more research. I think I'll bring you guys along for the journey. See if it makes it. It doesn't seem too hampered by the low mid frame, whatever middle frame. Air tanks, the boxes. It doesn't seem too discouraged by that over this terrain. But again, I've not really tested this truck too hard, so I'm not quite sure what its capability is or its limitations. Gaining some speed off of that high gear there. Every hill, I noticed if it's an off-road hill and you're maintaining speed and you hit the hill and you start to give out, kick her up in the high. Kick her up in the high and see where it goes from there. Alright guys, let's see here. Right, let's turn her off while we look around. Medium pipes, so that actually takes up 2. So we could have done. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take back 2 since we have the vehicle here, and I'm gonna get to the yard, and I will catch up with you guys as soon as we get back to the yard. I wanted to bring you guys back real quick so we could kind of see. So far with the hill and that little bit of snow and the ruts and the mud, the weight's not been terribly an issue. You can definitely tell it's heavier. I feel like it almost helps it too, by the way. I truly do feel like it almost helps it perform a little bit better with the weight. But I know there's that one section of road that's coming up, and I know it's going to be kind of monstrous because it was kind of hard even with no load on it. Here you can feel the drag a little bit. See those rear tires kind of just giving and spinning. But see, still no real clearance issues like I was expecting. Really was expecting a lot of clearance issues. And this is an auto. And again, like I said, it's no all-wheel drive. It does have a diff lock, but again, with diff locks, you have to be in low gear. You know, I find turning my headlights on, even in the daytime, helps. If you didn't know, for PlayStation 4, L1 plus circle, that is your headlights. Let's see, go ahead and collect a little bit more since we're right here. I mean, it's free, right? It's the go-go juice. Gotta get it. So we'll go ahead. You kind of see how this is, kind of some slow goings. But I'll bring you guys back when we get closer to the to the yard. So I've moved over to the Cat. I got the Western Star 6900 twin steer back at the yard with 2 pipes on it, which hopefully we'll need. But now we're gonna go pick up the cargo container, because like I was saying, one of the only use kind of for this vehicle so far, you know, as of right now, is that it can carry cargo containers, which is new to me. We're going to see how this works. I chose this one because they can be quite top heavy, and fuel, and that's the only 2 frame add-ons you get with this vehicle. It's found in Alaska. The articulating frames, 72-inch mud tires, I believe, 72. But yeah, comes with mud tires. Not much in the way of customization. It's just a big Cat. Basically, I drove them in real life as a dump truck, and extremely accurate, extremely. Just as to what this vehicle can't do. Slow, burns fuel, but it is a beast. I know there was one mission in Michigan, a mouthful, where you had to rescue the, what was it, the Western Star, and it was at the base of the hill. Instead of dragging it all the way around the map, which I've seen people do, I drug it up the hill with this thing. Because again, it's got the all-wheel drive and a diff lock. And I think it takes the advanced special gearbox, which I have not yet found. Moved into position. I'm very curious. I hope this should take the cargo container. I'm really hoping it does. That's what we need, is 1 cargo container. Yes, it does. Perfect. Auto load that bad boy up. And with this articulating frame, makes kind of getting out of jams a little bit easier. Like I said, these containers can be top heavy, so that's kind of why I chose this vehicle, because to get there to the drilling site is kind of a bear. I mean, if you saw the last episode, Bags on Ice there, the heavy rescue, that was just, oh, it was laughable. But I mean, that's part of the fun in this game, is the challenge. And everything so far is smooth, bouncing around a little bit. Haven't even had to use all-wheel drive yet. Tires are limited for this, so you can't get, you know, a bunch of tires. But I think what we might do is get this one back to the yard, go ahead and deploy out the crane and maybe the old MK38, the deuce and a half, or see, you guys, you know, tell me what kind of vehicles you think we should be using, what do you want to see, where we should go. Like I said, I've been saying, I'll say it again, leave in the comments, communicate, let me know, and I will definitely get it going, make it happen. I'm gonna have to finally click her in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is we'll get back to the yard. Oh, this thing just handles that cargo container. It's not terrible on gas. I mean, it's not the greatest by no means. It's a pretty short run for it to be so lacking. This almost looks like it could do one of those bigger drilling containers. I should have checked that when I was there. Drilling equipment containers, I think is what it was. Drilling equipment. To check that. Because technically, it's 2 out of 2, so probably not. Probably not then. Yeah, let's watch those guardrails. It's not the easiest truck to drive, but it is very capable in its duties. That's for sure. Let's see, that's not... Is that the yard? No, that's the service hub or something, I think. You know, I almost feel like one tractor trailer could go down there and do this. Oh boy. Like I said, it's not the easiest turning vehicle. But I mean, 72s for tires is absolute. I'm kind of curious. I wonder if we should put everything on one, you know, one semi-trailer flatbed. Because I think we can, just 2x2 and 2x2, and just do one epic run down there. Let's get to the yard and weigh our options here. Alright. Here we are. Back at the yard. As close as we can. Right there. Let's jump in the garage. Alright, let's see. The LMK38, the standard. Let's see, we're gonna want you out. Go ahead and set you up. Because I mean, to get to the drilling site, it's not the easiest path in the world to get to the drilling site. I forgot we have to jump inside of the Western Star and unpack the cargo. That's what that means. It basically just unties it. Think of your tie downs in Farming Simulator if you're familiar with the game. But that's what unpack is. I'm starting to really... Let's check the route. See, we have to go... And the drilling site it's fairly of an off-road route. Especially right through there. I think we're gonna stick and we'll keep that. Let's jump back to the garage. Don't want to take the old top-heavy Royal. Really just the old deuce and a half. It's my go-to. So far in the game, it's my favorite one. It handles everything that you can put in its path. If you guys know a better one, definitely let me know in the comment section. Because like I said, this is one of the main ones. Let's give him this pay star. Oop. He break back on. I'm gonna re-anchor. Just feel like that's the thing to do. This kind of like the claw game, claw machine. Everything's going nice. Let her down just a little bit. I'm figuring them this way will have at least some spare medium pipes, small pipes. What is this? Medium? Medium pipes. Alright. Okay. It's pretty lined up. That's fairly good. Let's just go and drop her in. See how it looks. I like it. Alright. Swing this back around. Exit. Going to stop the engine on this one. And I think for right now, spring out. Let's jump over into the Caterpillar. Let's get this one swung up over in here. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and pull out the service truck here too while we're at it. Make sure everybody's all serviced up. Alright. Let's get the old other Caterpillar, the old other trusty Caterpillar out. I do like the service body. Again, I've seen these in the heavy equipment that I've worked with and dealt with, and it's a very accurate representation. Let's see, so we're going to refuel. Let's see, our target is going to be, sure, the A and K. Now let's make our target the Caterpillar. They both needed so much fuel, it's insane. Let's just tuck this one up to the building as close as we can get it without tearing down the tree. I do kind of like Michigan because the yard's a little bit bigger, so you can stage up a little bit better. Alright guys, I think for this part of the episode, so the video just doesn't drag on and on, what we're going to do is go ahead and call this one, and then we'll pick up right where we left off on the next one. Alright guys, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you want. What do you want to see next? You know, after this, where do you want to see? Alaska, Michigan, Russia. What vehicles do we need? Do you want to see a vehicle showcase? It's completely up to you guys. You guys tell me and be the driving force. Alright, Mr. Red signing off from the Roost.